Alright, in this video I'm going to talk to you a little bit about reverse dieting, or building your calories up after you've been in a dieting phase. Whether that is being quite aggressive, quite long term, no matter what state you have dieted in, once you're at a baseline lowest calories you can go, you cannot go from those low calories back up to your caloric maintenance, or even back up to a higher than caloric maintenance phase very quickly, or else you will regain weight and you will end up in probably a worse position than where you were in before you started. You start to damage your metabolism quite a bit, and then it'll end up being really difficult to probably lose the weight thereafter, unless you are lucky. So when we diet, we end up bringing our food down. If you've been doing it with a coach, with someone like myself, we've brought your food down quite slowly and quite progressively over time. So say you came to me and you were eating 1700 calories a day, and your goal was to be a certain shape or a certain size within a certain time frame for an event. What we're likely to have done is got you to a base, worked out some time frame that you need to get there, when we need to start cutting you and bringing you down to achieve that goal. We've got you an energy balance, we've figured you out, and then we've started to drop those calories as we've manipulated your exercise and training to get you to where you want to be, say on 1300 calories a day by your end goal. So once you're on 1300 calories a day, you've achieved that end goal. Say it's going on holiday. What's probably then going to happen is you take that week on holiday, we say relax, have a bit of a diet break, that's cool. But when you come back, we need to get straight back on the 1300 calories. I know it's painful to say. And we then need to take around 4 weeks, up to 6 weeks, maybe longer, to build your calories back up towards your maintenance at say 1700. Now, we can't just jump there quickly, because what happens is your body starts to retain fat and you start to hold on to fat mass again, because your metabolism's not been used to dealing with that large a volume of food over a long time. Because if you think about it, if you've been eating 1300 calories a day and you jump to 1700 calories a day, that is a 400 calorie a day increase across 7 days. That's nearly 3000 calories in a week you've additionally put into your body. If you've also then pulled back on exercise at that point, and you're say taking your daily deficit from 700 calories a day to 300 calories a day, there's another 400 calories a day that you're not in a deficit, and all of a sudden your body's having to manage about 5,500 to 6,000 more calories a week in its body. That's not going to end well. Pure and simple, that is not going to end well, not for anyone. And this is kind of my biggest problem with the likes of fad diets and juice diets and stuff like that, because they have you on such a low calorie number and such a low amount of food for a prolonged period of time to achieve your goal, and then you're just left on your own. You've got no real understanding of food and how energy balance works, and you don't understand that you need to progressively reverse diet in order to get those calories back up to a maintenance level. Particularly with myself in comp prep, that's something I have to do, and I have to spend 4 to 6 weeks after show still dieting, but actually building my food back up. I can't just come off stage and go and start eating normal again, because then I'll just damage my body. You'll gain a lot of weight really quickly, and then you'll not be able to shift it. Believe me, I've been there before, and it was horrendous. It took me about 10 months to get back on track after I binged for like 10 days to 2 weeks. It was awful, and I just felt awful for a really long time after, and it affected my mental state quite a lot as well. My relationship with food really changed in that time, and it did take me about 10 months to really start to listen to my body and understand food and get back to a comfortable state of homeostasis where my body was happy to be. So the importance of reverse dieting is like tenfold, and it is pretty much just as important as it is reducing those calories slow. You need to build them back up slow. You need to listen to your body, and you really need to be in tune with everything that is going on. If you ramp it up and you stick all the food back in, I promise you, you're going to end up worse off. So as a coach, what I do is I always advise clients that if you've been working with me for quite a long time, you're always going to need another month at the end. Once you've achieved that end goal, you're going to need another month. Now, whether that month looks like me writing your progressive diet plan for you to go away with for 4 weeks, or whether we stick on the one-to-one coaching for 4 weeks to get you back up to that maintenance state and to get you then eating intuitively and listening to your body and able to maintain that homeostatic state, because that is the ultimate goal. At the end of the day, shreds are phenomenal, but the lack of food and the amount of training and the things you have to do to get into that state are not sustainable. And where we want you to be is at a sustainable state where you can eat well, feel good, think great, and be your ultimate self all the time. And that is a difficult journey to go from up the top, right down, and then actually back up. What a lot of people think is it's just from here to here, and it's not. I wish it was as simple as going from top to bottom, but you need to take time and invest in yourself and actually be willing to put in the hard work to get there, and then put in the even harder work to get back and maintain on a good number of food and be in that ultimate version of you. I hope this has helped. I hope some of you have a better understanding of why we preach reverse dieting, why reverse dieting is out there on the market, and why, if you've ever approached me, I've said, yeah, this is fantastic, but remember and leave time at the end. Because I promise you, you need to do these things. You will learn the hard way, and I'm trying to cut out that middleman and cut out that learning experience for you, because it's not worth it. You do want to be able to look, think, and feel your ultimate self. That is the end goal. But it's up to you how hard you're willing to work to get there and the time frame you've got to do it. As always, you can reach out at www.raffitness.online and you can join our membership site. We've got loads of guys in there sharing stories in our community. They're all following the training plans, meal plans, and becoming their ultimate self with all the weekly tasks. You can also reach out for one-to-one online coaching, or you can even come in for a few sessions. So we've got lots and lots of options for you to help you transform whatever style of coaching you need to help you get to where you want to be. We're here to help. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you all real soon.